It does not take a lot just to change someone else's life. I put them first before myself.
Imagine a generous generation who gives freely of all that we are and all that we have in response to God's love.
Meet the generous generation, growing up to change our world, sharing the love of our generous God.
My community project was about buying stationery and making toys out of recycled material for the Sunday school that I grew up in. Everything changed in my Sunday school. Now they get more excited to come to church.
يا دوبك الأكل مكفينا. إحنا ما عندناش أكل ندي لحد تاني.
ممكن الجيران ياكلوا معانا.
I decided to build a vegetable garden. I was able to take my own savings. I had this thing in my heart that if I don't do it, what will they eat? They come from poor families.
Elke gees is aan sy hart besluit het, want God het die blymoedige gewer lief. Mama, kom ons gee die geld vir die armes.
أنا ما عنديش فلوس بس ينفع أدي وأدي لغيري.
There was a kid that came to me and she told me how cold it was on the bare floor. I was able to subsidize a local crèche in my community with floor mats. I saw a really great impact. Now they were comfortable doing the floor activities, sharing our toys and spreading joy.
This one is to give away. Sharing is caring.
Generosity and spreading kindness and love to the world could really make a big difference.
Giving love and kindness to those around us. Imagine a world with generous children.
أنت اللي بيجيني بياك.
Ons is 'n pregtige generasie. Echter die lief not.
Around the world, young minds are inundated with messaging which is very strategically crafted to nurture this consumerist society we all know well. This perpetuates this notion that more is always better. But if they access their heart of generosity and start acting from it, it'll affect families, it'll affect cultures, and it can change the world. So, how do we do it? We start with a simple experience we call the Generosity Adventure. It's an experience, really, centered around 3 elements: gather, game, and give. We gather children together, watch videos that excite children about generosity, and have reflective discussions.
Generous means being kind, humbleness, giving to the poor, giving to others.
Then we play a game that instills the values of that experience. And finally, each experience ends with a challenge to give, whether that is time, talent, or treasure. I want to show you an example of some of the animations we created using simple voice recordings we received from children via WhatsApp.
God wanted me to reach other young kids with fishing. And that's how I started my Catch a Fish, Catch a Drink, Catch a Dream initiative.
After one Gen G adventure, families, children and leaders often discover the deep joy of giving. We have a collection of adventures built around God, ourselves and others, with many more to come. We use high-quality animations, videos, and a booklet with stories of children's generosity from around the world. We're translating everything we have, beginning with 10 languages, and we'll be adding more soon. When children are taught to live generous lives from a young age, we give them handles to hold onto in their teenage years. And we believe that ultimately they grow up to become adults who live generously and heal the world through their giving. All our resources are freely accessible and easy to understand. Are you ready to join the Gen G movement? Visit generousgenerations.org and go to our resource page to download your first free Gen G adventure. You'll gain access to all Gen G adventures and experiences and a wealth of resources on children's generosity. We invite you to take hands with us as we build generous generations.
We'll never outgive you, but we can learn to have a generous heart like you do.